Güney Kore'ye asker gönderiyoruz duymuşsunuz.
Duydum binbaşım.
Kore halkının bize ihtiyacı var. Dün bizeydi, bugün onlara. Ne dersin?
Şeref duyarım.
Ayla.
Kamal, görevimiz her türlü haber hazır olmak lazım.
Kız çocuk savaşın içindeki hayatımızı bilerek karanlık dünyaya adeta aydınlattı.
Ayla yıl geçmiş. Ya da o bizden nasıl ayrılacak? Sessizlik.
Arama. Ben seni hiç bırakmayacağım.
Çok şey yaşamış Nimet. Yanında olamadım.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Syahmi Azheem bin Samsul, Kamal, metric number 1210530. Today I would like to share with all of you about my favorite film named Ayla, the Daughter of War. This film is an adaptation from the real story to film reproduction, symbolic of cultural goods. In this video, I will explain about 3 things related to intercultural communication from this movie. Firstly, I will talk about how nonverbal communication can be as one of the functions in communicating with another person. Secondly, I would like to talk about how family relation can be the key of succeed intercultural relation. Finally, I will talk how the lifestyle of some culture can be the best way for intercultural relation. This movie tells about the story of Turkish soldier Sulaiman who saved a Korean girl Sol when he was on a mission with Turkish soldiers in South Korea, which was attacked at that time. Sulaiman and his friends took care of Sol and they gave a new name Ayla until she entered the Ankara school in South Korea. Because of this, they had to separate because of Sulaiman was ordered to return to Turkey after he served for a year carrying out the mission. After almost 50 years, they were separated. They were reunited in South Korea with the help of media from both countries. Now I will explain the chapters that related to the element of interculture. Firstly, after Ayla was saved by Sulaiman, Sulaiman spoke using Turkish language with Ayla, which meant Ayla didn't understand him. Sometimes his friend helped him when they communicate with her. But Ayla didn't understand what Sulaiman and his friends said. However, Ayla can understand for a little bit with the gestures shown by Sulaiman and his friend. From this scene, we can identify that non-verbal communication can help us when communicating with others who don't understand our language. We can approve that non-verbal communication is very important in our life when we need explanation or getting some information from another person in our country or outside, or we call as one of the functions in non-verbal communication. As Sulaiman did with Ayla, the basic purpose is to point out that although all people use movement to communicate and interpret the movement, we can call movement communication as kinesics, which are those visible body shift and movement that can send both intentional and unintentional message. Ayla watched Sulaiman and his friend speak using their language. Ayla was constantly watching them until when the Turkish soldiers were inspecting their line, Ayla suddenly said a number in Turkish language, which made all of them surprised with it. After the incident, Sulaiman and his friend teach Ayla Turkish language so that she can speak with them fluently. Sulaiman gave to Ayla Turkish reading and speaking book to teach her as good as well to improve Ayla's speech. Because of Sulaiman and his friend help, Ayla can speak Turkish and singing their national anthem. From this scene, we can see how the communication between cultures we can learn through seeing how they speak with their language, and over the time, we will be able to speak and learn it more deeply. We can identify that communication has persuasive qualities like how Ayla did it in this movie. We can identify from this statement that language acquisition function had what Sulaiman did it to Ayla, from how voices sound to the object, those voices referring to once again make family the main teacher. While the Turkish soldiers were given holidays to Tokyo to rest themselves, they go to a restaurant in Tokyo. They had ordered traditional Japanese food, sushi, and Sulaiman with his friend wondered how they need to eat it. Ayla, who know how to use chopstick when eating, show them how to use it. We cannot deny that this scene shows us how to develop the skill to tolerate ambiguity. This is because many intercultural encounters are unpredictable and often involve dealing with a new set of values and customs. Confusion and ambiguity can often proliferate during the interaction. Perhaps the best advice on how to develop a tolerance for ambiguity is to expect the unexpected, be non-judgmental, and practice patience. When Sulaiman was ordered to return to Turkey, he had to send Ayla first to Ankara School in South Korea. After sending Ayla to her new school, they both separated for the first time, but Sulaiman wanted to take Ayla secretly by trying to put Ayla in his suitcase. However, the attempt failed after Ayla's class teacher informed the head of the Turkish soldiers about Ayla's absence at school. After that, Sulaiman sent Ayla back to her school and they part for the last time while shedding tears of sadness that she cannot hold back. Based on this scene, we can see that even though they are not real family members, their family relationship is much better, with them understanding, loving, and protecting each other. Those scenes show us how socialization function can be useful in intercultural family relationship, teaching the culture's core values, belief, way of behaving, and worldview is the part of family's socialization. The child's first exposure to emotions such as love, pity, pride, guilt, respect, and fear are experienced in the family setting. In short, the family provides the environment within which human values and moral and grow in the new generation. In conclusion, this film has shown us that there are many elements that related with intercultural communication that can help us to understand deeply the issues related with intercultural communication. Furthermore, it also helps us in understanding those elements so that we can apply it in the future.